Hello, my name is Bo Corkins, and I am teaching online statistics, Math 1000, and several other classes. So, I want to show you how to do Lockdown Browser. All right, I'm recording this on my iPad because, all right, I'm going to show you on the computer, and the computer locks down, all right, as soon as I um, do start the program. Also, I can't record. I was like, we need to use our phone, all right, for the second camera. And that's the big thing. We need a computer and then basically your phone, all right, to get two cameras. That's everything we are doing. So, all right. I go in, all right, and I'm going to click on the intro quiz. And it's got some instructions. Biggest part, two cameras. All right, computer and a second camera. So I'm going to go in to take the quiz. And then it says, right, Lockdown Browser, and it says download. If it's your first time, download the program. Now, I already have the program, so I'm going to start Lockdown Browser. Then it says allow access. Make sure you hit yes. All right, and then it says close some applications. That's perfectly fine. Close those applications to continue. Then, all right, it wants, all right, us to log in. So I'm going to log in with my Sheridan email. And it makes you do your email and password from scratch. You can't save it. It doesn't just recall it. So make sure you actually know your password. Then it's going to do multi-factor authentication. All right, so we're going to bring that up on our phone. Okay. Once we have, all right, logged in, all right, all the way. All right, takes us back to Canvas. Okay, and currently this is this class over here. Okay, now Lockdown Browser is on and Canvas, it's allowing me to go into Canvas. I'm going to go back to where I was in the modules. All right, and back into the quiz. Okay, now it's actually, all right, now I'm actually where I need to be, and I can actually take the quiz. So now I can go into the quiz, all right, and all right, it will prompt me. All right, so accept, all right. That also reminds me, all right, when you're doing this, make sure, okay, you can see your head, all right, all the way down. I don't want the camera like this. Okay, I see way too much of this where, oh, there's the camera and all I could see is the head, your head. All right. I want to see your happy face. So I will be, that's what the intro quiz is for, is to get all this information set up. Okay, so then record a 5-second video. Da, 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 da. Okay, so then record a 5-second. Okay, and it's going to say that. Then second camera. Okay, and then it says, yeah, make sure it's on Do Not Disturb, but you don't have to do that part. Then click Set Up Second Camera. Okay, so have my phone. Take my phone. And I'm getting the QR code. So then I have, all right, I have my phone. I say I'm ready to continue. All right. You may now, and on the screen, okay, so here's my phone. Now, here's the big thing. With my phone, all right, with the second camera, you should be placing it, all right? So it has a view of your workspace, all right? Your workspace is the point of this camera. So notice, all right, how good of a view that camera has of my workspace. That's the point of the second camera. All right. It can see my screen. All right. It can see my screen, me, and my workspace. So then it says second camera required. Continue. All right. Technically, you're supposed to show your identification. Okay. So hold up your ID. Take picture, continue, and your the ID will be over there. Face detection. All right, so you have to start the quiz. It says good. Then once we have all that, we're ready to actually begin the exam. All right. And we can go through and start answering questions. Now, just as a note, one other thing. So if you are in my statistics class, just as a note, this is a question on everyone's quiz, right? In order to get full credit on the home fund, you need to complete 93%. Everyone should know that. Now, here's the other big thing. If you're in statistics, all right, you need to use StatCrunch. It is at the top of the quiz with the instructions that all quizzes have. You can click on this, all right? Yet another thing, all right, allow and continue. All right, lockdown browser doesn't keep anything. Now, notice that it looks, all right, like I can't log in. Oh, I can't get in. Go into where we usually go, data sets. All right, type in, all right, our standard thing of Bo Corkins. So type in Bo Corkins' username. All right, right there. Hit enter. All right, let's pull up the data activity. All right. And then from here, now you're actually signed in and watch. Right, graph, histogram, bird count. Hit compute, and it makes your graph. Okay. So StatCrunch is allowed during the quizzes, all right, and you can access it while you're in lockdown browser by clicking that link. All right, that's the important part. All right, that should be everything. All right, big thing about lockdown browser. Okay, second camera views the workspace and your computer screen. Primary camera views your face. All right, not your head. Hopefully that helped. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Have yourself a wonderful day.